night tonight, fellas. Big night.
I've always thought if the Nuggets beat the Lakers, what would I wear to the winner's lounge? I went with this Murray jersey.
Look at me, all black. It's a funeral.
I'm kind of sweaty, so my flower shirt's upstairs.
What do you think Dev's gonna wear?
Them niggas the drip, man. You crazy? Yeah, my look at the drip, man. Hold on, let me take a picture of my son real quick, son. Hold on, B. Hold on, yeah. Look at the drip. Yeah, look at the drip. Y'all know what's fly. You me? As you me? My son got the Denver Nuggets jeans. Is you fucking shit me?
Oh, baby, turn it up. Turn it up. Let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What is everybody? Welcome to the Winners Lounge. Not just any Winners Lounge. The Denver Nuggets. There it is. My guy at the Denver Nuggets jeans. My guy, Superstar Dev, with the drip. With the drip. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. Let's go, baby. There's probably a lot of people that don't catch that reference.
No, everybody catches.
It's like
every
an OG
person
internet reference.
In this chat gets that.
Guys, not just any Winners Lounge, your Denver Nuggets, the ones we believed in all the way back in 2015 and 2016, 17, 18, all of that run, they are finally, for the first time in franchise history, headed to the NBA Finals. This one is going to be a little sweet, guys, and I got the whole squad here. I got Brendan Vogt.
If you're wondering what it was like in the bar, your wildest dreams, turn it up a notch. Tears, pandemonium, a bunch of folk who know they deserve it and they're celebrating it. What a night. Denver, Belgrade, Australia, and beyond. What
Everybody,
a night.
man, this bar, I'm telling you, usually like it's a little more quiet, even after big wins. These people aren't going home. It's Monday night. They're taking Tuesday off. I got D-Line Co.
Fellas! What a treat.
What a treat indeed, man. What a treat. And then over there, the man with the drip, Superstar Dev.
Look at the fucking drip.
Look at the fucking drip.
What a game. What an experience. We're going to the finals.
Yeah.
The finals. It's never been done.
Wait a second, guys.
It's never been done.
Are the Lakers really going to make it to the Western Conference Finals and lose to the Nuggets?
Denver?
Raise your hand if you had that.
to the Nuggets? I mean,
the Nuggets?
What about Tristan
First
Thompson?
ever sweep in Denver Nuggets franchise history. Yo, are we back?
We back? Are we bake? No, I think we're back. We're back? Can you guys hear us? I see us live on the internet. I think we're back, Kale. Let's go. We're back. We're back. You thought we were dead. You thought we were dead, dude. I thought we were dead. You gotta have some belief. You gotta have some belief in the Denver Nuggets. You gotta have some belief in our Ethernet, baby.
All right, let's get to this fast breakdown. First, start the game. All three role players, not Jokic and Murray, bricking everything. It was atrocious. 11-4 start for the Lakers. Lakers trying out some zone. They're trying out some real. This was a desperation game for the Lakers. Down 0-3. They tried a lot of things. KCP hit back-to-back threes, including an and one. The only guy that really stepped up early on in this game, KCP was there, the one-time NBA champion. Michael Porter Jr. ice cold, 0 for 5 to start from him, including the best looks he's got in the entire playoffs, and he missed them all. Yep. It was unbelievable.
Wide open.
And then meanwhile, LeBron James, tip your hat to either the GOAT or the number 2 player of all time, because that guy, last gasp, left it all on the court tonight. 21 points in the first quarter, and yet the Lakers were only up 34-28.
That was the problem, man. LeBron James gave you everything he had.
Everything.
That man's a warrior. Like, I respect that man so much. And
it was a hopeless battle he was fighting, and he still gave it his all.
Absolutely.
Really impressed. You got to tip your cap to him. Second quarter, Michael Porter Jr. hit a 3.
Let's go!
Thank God, man. I was worried he was going to go like 0 for 30. He hits one. Murray was attacking. Tristan Thompson came into this game, you guys.
You mean that's when I started to feel good,
Tristan
by the way.
Yeah, ESPN, who, by the way, raised his hand twice. He was asked, Tristan Thompson was on ESPN like 8 weeks ago, and was asked if the Lakers would beat the Nuggets if they squared off in the playoffs. Raise your hand. He raised his hand for himself and Richard Jefferson.
And
Perkins, that's right. He raised it for everybody.
How many people
Then
got
he got into tonight's game and realized that was a bad mistake. Nuggets fell behind by 10 points. Schroeder got 3, though. Schroeder got 3. Look at that. Oh, my God. Yeah, you can pour us some Rocky if you want. Let's see. Jokic hit an absurd three. Turns out it wasn't going to be the most absurd three. He hit two, fall away, one-legged. Yes, sir. Sweet. The people are screaming from down there. Aaron Gordon and LeBron got into a kerfuffle. Do you guys remember this part? How many things happened?
Shiver to the throat.
I was kind of surprised. Like, Aaron Gordon was doing what he does.
Yep.
Aaron Gordon was doing what he was supposed to do. Pissing him off, just bumping him, just trying to wear him out. I didn't think it was anything dirty. He did hit him in the face, but I don't think it was like a hard foul. LeBron hated it, man. He just like went forearm to the neck. AG stood his ground, though. I got to say, I was impressed that he didn't just fold on that one. 73-58 Lakers. Lakers opened up a 15-point halftime lead. Third quarter.
It was dark at that moment. That was our darkest
Looked
hour.
like the game was over, didn't it?
It looked like the game
I
was
will
over.
tell you at halftime, though, Nuggets down 15. I had this feeling that because he played poorly in the first half,
Slow.
that he was just doing the, like, manage. Let's get to the
Joke-a-dope.
second half. Rope-a-dope.
The joke-a-dope.
Where he's just, like, managing it. Second half, third quarter, Jokic comes shot out of a cannon. Just starts attacking. Denver got a run going. They cut it to 8, then 4, then 3. Then with 6 minutes to go, it was a 1-point game. They made up 14 points in 6 minutes.
It was ridiculous.
I knew it was over. Honestly, you can watch the stream. You guys were nervous.
Yep.
I was like, they got it, man. They're going to win this game.
They won by 2 points, just FYI.
It was close, but you know what? That's only because Yoke knew how much he needed. He said, I only needed to get it to here. This is where we're going to go. Tristan and AD together, I'm telling you, they were throwing the kitchen sink at the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon has not had a great series in this one, in my opinion. Defensively, he's done some stuff, but LeBron's been great. He hits a couple of threes in the third quarter that were huge. Absolutely huge. 94-89 Nuggets. They outscore them by 20 points in the third quarter. Let's go to the fourth.
20 points in the third quarter.
Jokic missed 2 bunnies to start, guarded by Tristan Thompson, and I was ready to get so mad.
Oh, me
Tristan
too,
Thompson's
man.
really going to come in here and make Jokic
Telling you, they should
struggle.
have put Ramona Shelburne on him.
They should have cut the whole squad. Lakers tied it up. Nuggets built another 5-point lead. Jokic picked up a 4th foul, then a 5th foul, both on offensive fouls on LeBron James. Jokic being a little too over-aggressive, perhaps. Both teams absolutely exhausted, and it's a tie game with 1:13 to go. Jokic had the play, to me, the only guy to score in the clutch, because it was actually ugly in the final 3 minutes. Jokic barreled past. There was like 6 seconds left on a shot clock, side-out out of bounds. Inlet to Jokic. Everybody thinks he's going to shoot another fadeaway, another fall-away, and instead he barrels right through Anthony Davis, right to the rim. And it was a punctuation on this series in which Anthony Davis, 4 years ago, got the better of Jokic, hit the game winners, outplayed him, outperformed him. This one, from start to finish in the series, was Jokic's dominance of Anthony Davis, and the last bucket goes to the Jokic getting a layup right past him. Nuggets win this one.
Beautiful.
Survive the Lakers, sweep the Lakers. Superstar Dev, how do you want to start out?
Oh, man, check out the effing take.
I'll start out with I remember reading the NBA script, and it said Lakers in 6.
Yeah, that was a good
script.
script.
That was gonna be what was gonna happen.
You know what happened?
A sweep happened.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Hollywood's on strike.
Hollywood's
Writers
on
strike.
strike. No,
Writers strike.
But
Tough.
the big thing about that is it was history on their side for Denver. This is the first time in history that they're going to the finals. Jokic had a historic triple-double to pass, Wilt, with the most triple-doubles, all time. I think he already passed them. So
No. This was in the playoffs. In the playoffs.
So in the
7-6, I believe.
And this is just a different squad. We've been saying that for the entire year. Now we got to this point where we can say, we told you. We told you. Everybody that's been riding with us, they know what this has been the entire time. And for us to get to this point, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Just 3 turnovers. He played 45 minutes tonight, only turned it over 3 times. He touches it every play. He facilitates every play. That's a great defense. Those are closeout numbers, man, from Nikola Jokic. And he needed it because on the other side, you get 40, 10, and 9 from LeBron James.
Unbelievable.
What? Oh, go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
I was just going to say, man, like,
What's your big takeaway?
my big takeaway is that I grew up in Colorado. I fell in love with the Nuggets because of Dikembe Mutombo. I fell in love with the Nuggets because of basketball cards. It was like, and it was something that was like mine. I didn't know anybody else that watched them. It was a personal thing. I watched them in the basement by myself as a child. And it like meant something to me. I don't really know what it is, but like this team just resonates with me. It always has, and I just didn't ever really think that it was possible that they could do that. I really didn't think that it was ever a possibility. Like they got close with Carmelo Anthony. They got close with Carmelo Anthony. They got close a couple times, but like, I don't know.
But not like this.
It's hard to process, man. Like, this doesn't feel real right now. Like, I can't believe the Denver Nuggets are going to the finals, man. There were grown men crying downstairs. The job's not even done, but like, there's something so profound about having belief in something like this, something that's so far out of your hands, and having faith and sticking with something, and just like waiting to see all of these things come together, and actually watching it before your very eyes against probably the greatest player of all time in what was one of his like most heroic performances in the first half. And the
Not
Nuggets,
a pretty one, a heroic one nonetheless, though.
The Nuggets were better. The Nuggets are better.
Oh, hold on. Full stop.
The Nuggets are goddamn better, man. This is a night I will never forget for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I love it, man. What's your big takeaway over here, Vote?
Let's talk about a guy who had a good couple of rounds to start the playoffs. Defensively, he was tremendous. Offensively, didn't get to be involved, didn't get his due, right? We talked as much as we could about the D. Gets to this series, he was not very good for 3 games. Where was he going to make his impact? He got substituted to close a game.
That's right, last game.
Who's he going to guard in this series, right? In Game 4, to sweep the Los Angeles Lakers and beat the Los Angeles Lakers for the first time in the playoffs and head to the NBA Finals for the first time in team history. Who came through, fellas? Mr. Nugget with the all-time Mr. Nugget performance.
I love that
Aaron
take.
Gordon at the last gets his hand dirty, and he pulls out a win for Denver in Game 4. Sweep City, AG. We've seen you all season long. We saw you tonight. Denver will never stop appreciating what you've done for this city.
22 points for Aaron Gordon, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 block shots, and the biggest stat of all, honestly, might be 9 of 14 from the field and 3 of 5 from the three-point line.
Check his playoff free throw numbers, man. They're pretty good for a guy who we were. I know he missed
tonight,
some.
1 of 3.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, this is a guy who, look, when he's had to find ways to step up and make plays throughout the playoffs, he had. And even in the series where he was almost played out of it, he comes in at the last. He comes in Game 4, and he was one of the Nuggets' best players on the floor, probably their second best tonight. He was tremendous, and I'm glad he gets his due in this way in this game, because he deserves it, man. He deserves to hear his name in this segment, on this show, in this moment.
There were people trying to run this man out of town after the last few runs in the playoffs because he was miscast. He was made to be the second best player on the Denver Nuggets because Michael Porter Jr. was less than and Jamal Murray was out.
Right.
And people were like, well, what is this guy doing? He can't score, blah, blah, blah.
Who was it? Somebody tweeted out oh my God, Denver owes Aaron Gordon $80 million.
I'm happy to talk about it. It was Zach Harper of The Athletic.
Just so everyone knows.
No. Just so everyone knows. It was Zach Harper from The Athletic.
Zach Harper,
locally, like this.
Everybody has a bad take. I have some bad takes. I'm just saying.
But locally, like
but that one is Zach's.
Yeah,
Right.
Aaron Gordon was absolutely. He was just maligned by so many people because they didn't know what they were watching. They didn't understand. Like, we saw what happened when they brought Aaron Gordon to the Denver Nuggets. Those 8 glorious games we saw after the trade, where it was like, holy shit. Everything works now. Everything clicks. This team is fully complementary. They have an answer for everything that you want to do. They have an answer for everything that they want to do. And then, of course, like, the wheels fell off. And then we just spent all of this time waiting for it to come back, man.
I love it. I'm sorry. What do you think people think who are tuning in for the first time and seeing Dev?
Yeah.
Like,
They're like,
what do they think?
They're like, this is so hard.
Every
They're
day?
like, this is so heartfelt, but check out the fucking drip. Check out the fucking drip.
But just to stick on Aaron Gordon, I know we're not on this segment yet.
Hey, no, do it, man.
That's the guy that, Mr. Nugget, you have to earn that. You have to work for that. That was something that it came later on.
Yup.
And there was actually a battle. There was a actual voting system.
Yup.
He earned it, and we could have easily gave it to like a Jamal or
Jokic. Thought we were
there's
giving
people that like are just like, hey, why don't you choose the best player? No, because there's a sense of having to work for it, having to go through the battle, starting from the bottom, and doing exactly what the team needs. When you go through the history of Mr. Nugget, these are guys that people have turned their backs on them. They have, went to other teams, or, Gary Harris stayed here, but like, he was not the most loved guy, and then he earned those type of minutes. Aaron Gordon earned everything that he has right now, and it's beautiful for him to buy in and also to just know, hey, this was not given to me. This is not given to me in any way, and I am now.
Oh, we got some sweeps.
Going to the finals.
Oh man,
now going to the
hey,
finals.
are we cleaning right now? I guess it is a good time to clean right now.
Hey,
Anyone miss a spot
Will
back here?
will somebody please sweep up all this fucking
Man, I
drip?
didn't realize we were
Sweep up the
cleaning.
drip.
Hey, boys, this seems like a good time.
All right, you know what? We got our rakia right here in honor of King Yoke.
Let's go. Let's go
A
to
little
the DNVR
Jubilee
bars.
to everybody.
Feeling it.
A little Jubilee
Hey,
to everyone.
fellas.
And everybody at home.
This is to us. This is to you. This is to King Yoke and to everybody that never lost faith. Jubilee.
Worldwide, baby. Jubilee.
Jubilee. Aaron Gordon, when he arrived here in Denver, Dev, I had people I know, I know some different writers in every town. I talked to them in Orlando. They're like, well, just know he's going to let you down every time you need him most. He's going to let you down. And I remember just thinking like a little bit like, all right, that feels, sometimes you get something from like a fan or whatever. You think, all right, maybe this or that. But then I thought, he gets here and everybody said like, oh, he wants these shots. He wants all the things people said about him.
We wondered out loud.
He didn't want the shots. He
Never
didn't
did.
care. He gets games where he takes 6 shots. He's like, I'm happy as a clam.
We've talked about it on this show, man, but I don't think people realize how cool this story is. Aaron
Yeah.
Gordon, who's a unique player, funky player, super athletic, but at his best, a connector,
Yes.
sees the game better for given credit for, right? Goes to Orlando, terrible place to develop, not a good first option.
At that time, yeah.
At that time, running the risk of looking like just the dunk contest guy.
Right.
Now it hasn't happened yet, but comes to Denver, teams up with arguably the smartest basketball player that's ever lived. And what is the result? The absolute best version of himself.
Yeah.
And it's not just that he played next to Jokic. He listened to Jokic. He got to Denver and he did everything Jokic said
Right.
because he knew it would lead him
That's
to a
such a
better
good take.
place and a better career and make him a better player. And he followed the path. He never faltered. It is such a cool thing that Aaron Gordon is in Denver. He is a Denver Nugget. Nuggets fans get to claim him, and he's the best version of himself right now.
And going back to the point about always letting you down, it was funny because, again, guys in certain roles, if you needed Aaron Gordon tonight to hit a bunch of like turnaround, drive to the rim, he might let you down, but that's not. It got translated as like he doesn't have it, right? In big moments.
Right.
When the truth is, he has it just in different areas. He
Yes.
might need a block. You
He'll
might
get
need a
you the
stop. You
final
might need
block.
a rebound. You might need just a hustle play here or there. And that's why I love that tonight, after not having a great series, and he's had a great playoffs, but he hadn't had a great series. And to your point, got benched. I love that tonight he closed.
So
he
dope.
hit big shots. He made big plays. He got big stops. And I love that story. But for me, my top takeaway from this game, we all said if the Nuggets were ever to win a championship, they are going to have to go through the Lakers. And it was funny, we were arguing, would you rather go through the Warriors and beat the dynasty, break up the dynasty, or go through the Lakers where they're not necessarily a good team this year, but the historical precedent. In hindsight, I think this was the perfect way to go.
It was beautiful.
It was so much bigger than just about this year with this team. This is the culmination of an entire franchise having to slay the dragon. You got, you lost to Kareem. You lost to Magic. You lost to Kobe. You lost even to LeBron. So all the greats of Laker history have gotten the best of Denver in the few times Denver's been able to step up. But what I love is that tonight, LeBron giving his all, the Lakers with the team that we know is, dangerous and everything else. Jokic steps up 30, 14, 13. And again, did he shoot a beautiful percentage? Absolutely not. 11 of 24. Almost a Kobe-esque remember Kobe was 6 of 24 to win his finals against the Celtics? It was an ugly one where he had to just keep shooting knowing it wasn't going to be pretty. You weren't going to get all the pretty things. You just have to keep chopping wood. And for him to go toe-to-toe with the best player of a generation, it feels to me, and I know we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, feels to me a little bit like the next guy beating the last guy. And I know we won't know that for time, but tonight, Jokic was up for this challenge, and in the clutch, he was up for this challenge.
Yeah, if it would have been anyone else in the world, honestly, any other superstar, he would have passed the crown. Jokic took it, and that's what is a lot different from him. He's just so unique, so different than anything that we've ever seen. He had a triple-double against the best player in the world.
Against the top defense.
You're looking me in the eyes in that outfit, dropping stellar analysis. And I just
But that's just really, like,
drip.
that's what it is. Like, Jokic, he did take the crowd tonight. And
did.
also, it's not about poking bears or anything. They trash-talked LeBron. They went head-to-head with them, but they were just so much better. They were so much of a team, and that's what made it different. This squad they're really unique. This feels like destiny.
Yeah.
Everything about it feels like destiny.
And I just love that it had to go through LeBron, it had to go through the Lakers, and it had to go through LeBron having a night, having a game.
I would even go further than that. People are going to laugh at me probably. I thought the Lakers played well this series. Here's the thing. AD dropped 40. LeBron dropped 40. Was Rui good? No,
Yeah.
he was great.
Yeah, he
was
didn't
Austin
miss for
Reeves
3
good?
games.
No, he was great. Everything happened except for D'Lo, which is according to plan. So, like, when you think about it, like the Lakers, 8 out of 10 things they were hoping to see happen all happened in this series. Swept.
And by the way, I don't know how LeBron feels about Jokic. He probably is going to speak about him after this, but I will say there have been moments of slight. We all remember the All-Star game, like it felt like trying to humiliate him by not picking at him.
Pick last.
We've had analysts like Nick Wright go on and say the players know.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys in the media don't realize that he's not that great, but the players like LeBron know he's not that great.
Hey, their wisdom is boundless.
His wisdom was boundless. Just for Jokic to go out and win it this way, I kind of like it. A master class where they win by 30 would have been great, but an ugly, who's just going to be able to dig the deepest and pull this out at the end is so, to me, it's just like, that was an ugly-ass win.
It was ugly, and
also the most beautiful thing ever.
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I'll see this every time I close my eyes, that Jokic barreling to the basket and then LeBron James getting blocked by Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon in the last moment. And LeBron James hitting the side of the backboard.
That happened.
Paul George style, man.
Hey, he was so dead. He was tired.
I know he was tired. Yeah, because he gave everything he had.
By the way, that's part of basketball, is wearing a team down. What happened to the Suns in the last round?
Yeah.
They wore the F down. What happened to the Lakers in this one? And some of this is depth, sure. But also, by the way, that Denver has been forming a team over years, not just like trying to pick up superstars and then build everybody else around. They formed a team. But also, this is part of, again, I always say, if you watch Jokic once, you don't get it. If you watch him every month, you don't get it. When you watch every game, you realize there's a method to everything he's doing, including tonight. We were seeing it on the watch-along. Why isn't Jokic being more aggressive? Rope-a-dope. He's playing this is a long game. These guys are going to be exhausted, and then in the second half, he just stepped on the gas.
I know, it's like eating one flavor of Starburst.
Jokic and
It's just like there's a whole range.
Jokic and late stage LeBron, two of the best ever at looking at a game and going, how much do they need from me, where and when?
When and where, yep.
And
LeBron misjudged.
Didn't have that luxury tonight because he knew.
I think his team needed a little more from him than Jokic needed, but nonetheless,
That's
they
the
both
point.
needed an enormous amount.
I agree with that. I'm not saying it's all 5D chess, but there is something too, like when you're up 3-0, LeBron's goal tonight was not to get swept.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to not get swept. And I do think there was a little bit of Jokic, like, all right, we'll see if we're hanging around. And I've got a little more in the third. And
I can't wait to see the documentary, by the way, that been following around.
This is my point, man. I'm not trying to give the Lakers a compliment when I say they played well. It's a Nuggets take. They threw their 4 best punches, and Denver wore all of them.
Yep, they wore them all.
And then they threw harder punches back.
That's a great take,
And
man.
not only that, like the Nuggets overcame a very dubious whistle in these last 2 games. Like Jokic was in foul trouble. I mean, it was like
he played 45 minutes.
They had to figure it out. I'm saying it was just like there were a lot of things where a lesser team would have crumbled.
Oh,
they would have been
no question.
They'd have been like,
No
well,
question.
I guess the script is out. Guess blah, 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 all the things that we idiots say on Twitter. But like, they just came. They were like, all right, like listen, like we allowed the Lakers to get to this place to give it all their energy in the first half and feel like that they're in a very comfortable place. And the fact that they just came out in the third quarter, bam, well, it's going by 20 points in the third quarter.
Yeah. Guys,
By the way-
LeBron James had been swept by Tim Duncan's Spurs in 2007, 16 years ago. He was swept by KD's Warriors, KD Steph, a team that never didn't lose to anybody. And now he's been swept by the Denver Nuggets.
Eric, that plus 20 was the best single quarter differential of this entire run for the Nuggets and the 4th best quarter differential of the season.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And they did it to shut out the Lakers on the road.
Unbelievable.
I'm telling
I
you,
think
this team
that's
really is about it, man. They
That's
really
what I
are.
love the most about it is Denver had to you want to talk about adjustments? Like, Michael Malone really did push the right buttons in these games, because every single game you could go to one part where it did not go their way. Things that, were not going well. There's foul trouble. There's, guys not hitting shots. There's LeBron giving his best punch. And they just kept going with it. Different lineups, everything, was just different. But they continued to push at it, crack at it, find different ways, and then they come out 4-0 victory.
Let's take our first break. On the other side, we got a lot more details. We're also going to have Harrison Wynn calling in from Crypto.com Arena.
Oh,
so it doesn't feel weird to say.
Harrison's definitely in the club by now.
You think he's in the club in L.A.?
Harrison is calling in from West Hollywood.
All right.
What if he just was in the club? That'd be
He's
such
like,
a power
hey
move.
guys, didn't catch the game. What happened?
I half thought Dev was going to do that when we sent him to Phoenix. Breckenridge Brewery is the official beer of DNVR, and it gets better in terms of official capacity. How about the official Denver Nuggets beer with the official Denver Nuggets branding on it, the Mile High City Golden Ale? It's a fresh new taste with a retro look. You can see it there in, I think, your bottom left corner of the screen.
You might. I'm just telling you, this might be a beer you want. This is might be packaging from a year you want to remember. Just telling you.
Some people carve out the cans, take the caves, they hang it up in their man cave, their woman cave. Whatever you're drinking from Breck, you can get it here at the DNVR bar in York and Colfax, or you can check out the Breck Beer Locator. Tell it where you live, tell it what you want. It'll tell you where to go next. Sometimes life can be that easy, and it's that easy with Breckenridge Brewery. If you're feeling it tomorrow, whether it's from the Breck, the Rockia, or just the win in general, check out the IV Nutrition Wash Park location.
You need to go tomorrow. You need to go tomorrow.
See you there.
They do not just hangover treatments. There's much more to it than that. It's a wellness center. Services offered include wellness blood testing, consultations, intramuscular injections with vitamin formulas, express lunch break drip, hydration drips, tons of stuff. And
they didn't quite catch that.
You can get 50% off with code DNVR. You can get a free essentials injection, a free IV Nutrition t-shirt. Again, you have to go to the Wash Park location, but if you do, you'll be glad you did.
Yeah, just walk in and scream, "Go Nuggets!"
Not only will they hook you up with that wellness, they love the Nuggets, so you're hanging out with Nuggets fans. Check out the Washington Park location.
God, I love this ugly game. Nuggets shoot 48%. Jokic 11 of 24, but we got to talk about the other guy. The Nuggets in the regular season are Jokic with a bunch of good role players, including one who occasionally hits star status. But in the playoffs, man, every year they have been the Jokic-Murray two-man game, the Jokic-Murray duo. And tonight, it was ugly. It took 18. Actually, it was only 10 of 18. That's not that bad. 25 points for Jamal, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Who said always 5 assists? You're right, Dev. It always is exactly 5. And thanks for steering me away from 5.5. I almost took the over.
A couple big rebounds and steals, too, man.
What's 7 minus 2, Adam?
2 steals, 1 block, a plus 11, big-time shots. Jamal Murray, man, what was the better duo in this one? LeBron and Anthony Davis or Jokic and Murray?
I'll go LeBron.
Once again, Jokic and Murray.
Jamal Murray was not good in the playoffs. He was an actual superstar. So much that he could have arguably been the Western Conference Finals.
He could have won it.
Player, of the year.
MVP,
because he's been he goes to another level in the playoffs that is untouchable, that other guys can't get to. Where they're having arguments of if he's a top 5 point guard in the league. This is a guy that's coming off of an ACL tear that set him out for a very long time.
2 playoffs.
Where they're arguing on, is this Denver team good with him? He goes out and he puts up monster number after monster number. He's running the pick and roll. He's playing hard defense. He's doing it on both ends of the floor and just everything that Denver needs. He is the perfect running mate with Jokic.
There is one problem with him, though. I saw a weakness in his game that the Lakers can exploit.
Dude, you're verifying now.
I saw a weakness in his game,
dude,
man.
I cannot.
Did you verify
as soon as this comes out, dude, the Nuggets are cooked.
The Nuggets are so cooked, man. We're clowning. We're clowning. But
Dude, that tweet was... It's one thing to be wrong. I'm sorry, Zach Harper. It's another to just be an asshole about it. Ha 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 ha.
An idiot.
I found this fun quirk that's totally exploitable.
Just an idiot,
now I know
dude.
why you don't work in the NBA.
Yeah,
man, you are really spicy today. We just won. I feel like, I'm telling you, you can be how you want. I'm
from New
fucking with
Jersey.
you. You
This
are
is-
from
this
Jersey.
is how I get happy.
I will say, man, when the
I get
Nuggets
mad.
beat the Suns in the last round, I had thought about it, honestly, because I was so certain the Nuggets were going to do this someday. And I had thought all this time of what am I going to do? What tweets am I going to go after? And I went at one, and I didn't like it. And I was kind of like, you know what? I just kind of want to bask in the joy here.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't need
No,
it.
it's
Everybody's a little different. But at this moment, man, to me, I'm just like,
Well, job's not
all
done.
positive. Well, but the job in the West is done, and that's
job's not
that's-
done.
Yeah, but it's its own like little sort of marker for me. I'm gonna enjoy every step of the way here, man.
I'm
Like,
just telling you, I feel like your mood and your demeanor will change.
You think next round I'm like, oh,
Yes.
You haven't
you stupid.
You haven't been
idiots.
online yet.
Yes.
A chat wants me to name Miles Brown, who I have probably ratioed into 4 apologies in the last 3 months. So I officially retire from that particular
He's one of my all-time
rivalry.
favorites. He just happens to hate Yoke, man, but he's one of my all-time favorites.
He's on the wrong end of history.
He is on the
it's
on
not
this
my
history.
fault.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that I'm right.
Also, they did try so hard to take away our joy, so you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I got to give you a break. We're going to go from here. Jamal Murray, what do you have to say about him on tonight's game, but also the series? So-
Warrior, absolute warrior, man.
Yep.
Jamal Murray. I mean, the common refrain, the common thing to talk about when you're talking about Jokic is that like he's had to do all of this without an all-star teammate. He's doing it by himself. He doesn't have a guy that can, that is all-star level. Jamal Murray's an all-star. He just hasn't actually become an all-star. Like
Jamal Murray to make the All-Star game next year is like such a great bet.
I mean, like Jamal Murray is a worthy running mate of Nikola Jokic. Those two have such a tight bond on and off the court. It's like you just see it in the biggest moments. They just absolutely trust one another. They go to one another. And Jamal Murray just, I don't know. He always has exactly what you need. Like if your team is in a bad spot, like he's going to catch fire, man. He's going to start hitting threes. He's going to hit demoralizing shots. He's going to start talking. A game like this, like a dirty game, like a grinded out game, like he's going to hit like a bunch of just like dirty mid-range shots.
Oh, so
he's
dirty.
He's going to get to the rim. He's going to get 5 exact assists. Like he's just going to do exactly what is required. And it's just like another thing. It's like another one of these guys. It was revealed, in sort of like an offhanded way that Jamal Murray, after tearing his ACL, was worried that they were going to trade him. And they were like, no, dude, like you're our guy. I remember vividly the day that we drafted Jamal Murray when we got this number 7 pick and he somehow slipped to us. And I was like, oh my God, dude. Like we don't get players like this in Denver, Colorado. Like,
no, we get Buddy Hield.
Yeah, we get Buddy Hield. Exactly
He's
right.
good, like.
Yes, exactly right. And that's what I thought we were going to get. And it's just like
Actually, we get Mario Hazonia, who I watched, by the way. Shouts to Mario, the EuroLeague champion.
By the way, really good EuroLeague player.
Really good EuroLeague, as Anthony Randolph also. Shouts to him, also EuroLeague champion. Hold on, there's a couple more. Let me see if I can think of Jan Vesely, you runner up.
The
so close.
How about Pet Quarterly?
Oh, yeah, he was there. He didn't play.
No, but he won, right?
He won.
Listen,
I think technically he won this as
Did
well.
every
so-
That's what I'm
every
saying.
ex-Nugget win something in the EuroLeague?
Yeah, that's how Marcus Howard scoring chip.
Every ex-Nugget is good.
I had a conversation with some NBA media people a couple months back where
they asked me to stop to chill out a little bit.
do I need to throw it over here or can I throw it to you?
Okay, it's up to you.
I'm gonna try to throw it to you here one last time. So I was having this conversation and we were talking about all the players in the NBA and they're like, who would you like to have as a running mate with Jokic? And they're throwing out like Dame, would you do this for whatever? And I was like, you guys don't realize Jamal Murray is so much better than people realize. He's maddeningly inconsistent. I don't think he's ever in good enough shape, and those things are on him. But he does a couple things that are so important and underappreciated. One, he just trusts Jokic. He plays through Jokic, even though there are times when he doesn't necessarily feel like he needs to. He still plays through him more than, say, like a Devin Booker. And maybe Devin Booker would be better on the Nuggets. He's an incredible player. I think he's a better player.
I agree. Let's never find out.
Let's never find out. But the point is would Devin Booker come down and be like, oh, we should play through Jokic because he always generates a good shot? Probably not. And Murray somehow finds a way to thrive in that and to be aggressive and to be everything else without going away from that and just doing a your turn, my turn thing. It's never your turn, my turn with him and Jokic.
Because they grew up together. They grew up learning how to play with each other. And it's one thing to put it together at the deadline, put it together in free agency. Teams have done that, succeeded. It can be done. But Jamal learned how to be an NBA point guard. I know it's always been his position since college, but he learned how to be an NBA point guard alongside Jokic. So it was very specific. The chemistry they have, I'm sure there's no one Jokic would rather play with in terms of they lock eyes and they know what each other wants to do.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing that there is at this level, right? To just have that kind of chemistry. You look at a team like Boston, for example, their two best players. It's your turn, my turn, you know? Jokic and Murray, just by being on the court together, they bend a defense. But it's that Murray learned how to play specifically with Jokic. I've been very hard on Jamal, and I think at times with good reason, but you have to acknowledge the other half of it, and it's more than half, which is when you get to the playoffs, he is built for this shit, and when it comes to playing with Jokic, he knows how to do it. And so I think we're going to, you guys talked about will he be an all-star going forward? They still have to win the finals. I think we're going to see all of this stuff about to change. I think Michael Malone's going to start to get more votes. I think Jamal Murray is going to start to get more votes.
You have to win.
You have to win.
And also you have to be seen.
And
part of it is winning is everybody watches this.
Sweeping the Lakers, for example.
None of you have been watching.
So
they're watching now.
There's still the finals to go, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see just the way people talk about Mike Malone, Jamal Murray down the line. It's going to start to change, and they've earned it. They've earned it.
Yeah, and you talk about that chemistry. You talk about them getting on the page. The thing is, they were not always on the same page. He actually did learn how to play with them. He actually did learn how to play on the ball. This was a guy that came into the league with another point guard there.
Yep.
He was playing off the ball. He played off the ball in college. So this is Jamal like really learning and honing in on those skills. In a playoffs against the Portland Trailblazers, he got exposed. He now was like, okay, I'm going to get stronger. I'm not going to let, somebody just back me down every single time. I'm not going to, have those type of flaws in my game. I'm going to work on my game. And also I'm going to have a perfect, poetry and motion type of offense with Jokic. They're on the exact same rhythm, the same beat every single time because they have had so many minutes together where they trust each other. They don't even have to talk about it. They know what each other's going to do. And as much as Jamal trusting Jokic trusting Jamal. And you don't get that with a superstar that can score every single time. Jokic was by himself last year and put up his best, offensive scoring numbers. He could have just continued to just dominate every single time. He said, no, I have to trust the process. I know that the process is with Jamal. And now you're seeing them both come together.
I feel like he said, let's believe in the process.
Whatever. Thank you.
And then Michael Porter Jr. and KCP deserve a mention. I'm going to start with KCP. I mean, that guy's a winner. Calvin Booth talks about this a lot, both on the show, but also just about winning players, like guys that are winners, having winning pedigree. This idea that if you've won at some level before, it's probably not by accident, almost certainly not. KCP, man, is just always right on time.
It's a winner, man.
He's always right on time with his shots. Early on, Denver's struggling, not a lot of legs there. He's there for you. You need a strip at a key moment. It gets switched out onto LeBron. Oh, no, mismatch. Denver's about to give up a point. Just gets a hand on the ball somehow. Just constantly. At the very end, actually, I think it was under a minute. The ball swings around, and there's a wide open, I think, Austin Reeves in the corner, and there's a wide open player on the wing. And he runs out, gets the right angle, and then as the ball swings, he just gets enough on it to knock it out of bounds and save a wide open corner three. It's those plays, and KCP, man, and if you listen to Lakers fans, they traded KCP for Russell Westbrook, man. They did the Laker thing where they won, had no understanding of why they won.
That's
they
the thing.
Handed LeBron James and Anthony Davis. By the way, that's all, folks, Anthony Davis. They got handed those two players, and they're like, what would be sick? We won a title, but what would be sick if we got Westbrook? We should go get Westbrook, man. So they trade him away, and by the way, he's pissed about it. Yeah. And if you listen to Lakers fans, that's the guy that got away. That's the one that got away to them. And tonight, making winning plays in a closeout game to sweep them.
I'm now officially, I feel comfortable saying that the bubble didn't count. Didn't matter. It was fake. Bubble was fake. Didn't matter.
It is funny to think. You know what? There was a difference, though, between Anthony Davis in the bubble and Anthony Davis not in the bubble. It wasn't much of a difference for Jokic. He was good in both when he wasn't fouling out of the bubble.
Yeah, my man's bubble popped.
The effing finishes he tried around the rim tonight with your season on the line. Like, you got to be kidding me, dude.
Also, I'm telling you, forget how frustrating most players that are not Jokic are.
That's what it is.
And it was like him trying for 4 straight games. I've always told people Jokic is a great defender at some parts of defense, just not all. But if post-up defense or even just big man defense, like you're on the elbow and you're trying to dribble drive me, Jokic's great at it. And Anthony Davis took 4 games, never learned that. He's like, what if I try to barrel into him again and I'm 40 pounds lighter and then shoot a jump hook? And Jokic's like, Get that out of here.
Since we're talking about trades, never bring up Malik Beasley or Jared Vanderbilt to me again.
Right.
Just don't ever do it. I don't care. They weren't on the Nuggets because they weren't good enough. They got traded. They didn't factor into this series. One of them went to prison. Like, I just don't want to hear about...
Man, you are so spicy.
I don't want to hear it.
I know.
Enough. Like,
think
they're
a
going to get
little-
traded four
Like,
more
if I was
times.
you,
tough,
I would
man.
scream at you after this. But I'm not you, so I won't.
A little spicy from Vote.
Those were all facts.
They were facts. Bruce Brown tonight didn't have his best game, but you know what? F it. Bruce Brown, also a winner.
Let's go.
Also a winner. Cast aside. Available 2 days after free agency began. He was just sitting there available, and now he's headed to the NBA
Unbelievable,
Finals,
dude.
man. The Denver Nuggets. And again, we've had to sit in the West. Oh, first, my favorite take that now is already, regardless of what happens in the finals, is definitively false. And was for anybody who actually knows ball. But this idea that if only they had Murray, like one player makes that much of a difference, and actually it was two. Nick Wright actually has the line. My favorite callback, maybe I will call back one, and it's Nick Wright saying, you mean to tell me if you're an MVP and you're just missing two players, it's the difference between going to the finals or losing in the first round? Definitively.
Bro,
definitively, the answer is yes.
I feel like if the Nuggets win, Nick Wright has to retire. Like, he just has to retire.
We had to tweet a couple weeks ago about being the rightest people on earth.
Yeah.
He's the wrongest person on
Nick
earth. with
Wright
this one.
is the
And I love-
wrongest man
like I said,
on planet Earth.
he's like he spits, man. He knows how to give takes.
Yeah,
they're
he
just
spit- he
they're
spits-
just wrong.
I
He
just can't
spits
wait till he goes on his
incorrect venom
apology.
and nonsense.
He should just go on an apology tour, though.
Yes,
He'll come on. Hey,
but
we're
he
gonna get him.
won't.
We're gonna get him on the
He's gonna
show.
be like, a lot of people are going to try to recontextualize the direct things I said.
Honestly, no. You know what he'll do? Takesman never back down. What is it?
No.
Don't ever don't acquiesce. Double down.
Never.
That'll be that's always the strategy. So he'll be like, that wasn't a real title. Oh, look at this one-legged three from Yoke. All right, let's take a break. On the other side, we have how many super chats, Gail? 98. We have a lot of
That's
super
a
chats we're
normal
trying to run
amount.
through. I don't know. We'll find out. And then Harrison Wind live from the arena, and I know he has some fire for us.
Oh,
That
baby.
Jokic shot was one of the best shots I've ever seen.
It was so wild.
It's unbelievable.
Dude, he had like 5 of those in this series.
It's unbelievable. Backus and Schenker, Colorado's premier two-man game. They've got two. Jokic and Murray, you just watched them get it done. Backus and Schenker, they've been getting it done for Colorado families for more than 25 years. They're helping them out, too. They're not charging them until they've won for you. Most of the reasons that folks don't get involved with lawyers, they're expensive. You don't know if you're going to win. Half the time, the lawyers are the only folks who do win, but not with Backus and Schenker. They're not charging you until they've won for you. And they have won over $1 billion for their clients. Neighborhood offices in Denver, Aurora, Englewood, Fort Collins. More than 30 lawyers and 100 staff to help you win your case. Backus and Schenker helps with all kinds of injury cases where you weren't at fault, car accidents, motorcycle, rideshare, pedestrians, trucks. They can even help if you're injured at work. Just call the number 222-2222. One more time, that's 2222. It's the number 2. That's the number you need to
Keep
remember.
pushing 2.
The Denver
How much
Nuggets.
did the Nuggets win by tonight?
2. You just 2.
The Denver Nuggets are headed to the NBA Finals, and it looks like, though we can't say for sure, that they're going to have home court in the NBA Finals as well, home court
If not, it would be the craziest meltdown.
And so when that's the case, you're going to want to get your butts in those seats. You're going to want to pay the best prices to get in the best seats, and that's where game time
I'm just going to tell you right now, they're going to be expensive, even on game time.
Yeah, that's where it comes to your convenience. Any resale.
I don't know if you're going to find that $20 flash deal at the last second on these ones.
No, but if someone decides or realizes...
Keep your mind on it, though.
But if someone realizes they can't make it or they don't want to go last second, game time is where you can pick up on that opportunity, find the best prices, and you can join millions of people that have tried the Game Time app. And we're not just telling you this for fun.
Although it is fun.
It is fun.
It is
We've got
fun.
a code as well. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code DNVR for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code DNVR for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Low minute prices, lowest price, guaranteed. Last minute tickets, whatever. Game Time. Check them out. Download
Let's
it.
go, dude.
You guys have
this mountain, dude.
I have a great detail for you guys. LeBron James afterward. I don't know if we're going to get this from Harrison because he's in the Nuggets media scrum. LeBron James afterward said the Nuggets are the best team he's faced as a Laker.
Wow.
Best team he's faced as a Laker. He's faced those Warriors. You know, he's faced the Suns with when they, with Chris Paul the year they won like 60-something games.
Yo, here's the wildest thing is that, like, there's no reason, the Nuggets aren't going to get worse next year. Like, we're in for something right now, fellas.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, look, and here's the funny thing about it, man. Well, I always compared and said the Nuggets need to be the 2014 Spurs. They're their own team. They're not a copy of that. They're different in meaningful ways, but they are a team in the same way. And like LeBron was great. Honestly, like I tip my hat to LeBron. He was great in the series. He was better than I thought, and I thought he was going to be fantastic. He was the second best player in the series, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, this team was just so ready. So few teams have absorbed the LeBron James punch. So few teams. And the Nuggets didn't just absorb it. They got a sweep out of it.
Punched him right back.
Swept him.
Counter-punched him.
All right, let's start. While we wait for Harrison Wayne live from the arena, let's climb the mountain of these Super Chats. Start the biggest ones, Kale.
I'll just go in order.
I'm telling you guys right now, as we head to the finals, we might have to do.
Adam says this every time.
We appreciate every Super Chat, but there might be a place where we have to give a limit to what we can read.
Adam also says we might go short
I'll
on
read
every
them
show.
personally, no matter what. I promise I'll read them.
Hey, no reactions. Let's just run through them. Go in order. James Rate, the greatest cold open in DNVR history. 4 more wins. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, man, the drip.
The drip.
The drip.
Donnie with $50. Dev, LOL. That was LOL in my opinion.
20
Ashish Thomas, 220, whatever
units.
that. What?
Units.
Yeah, units.
Thanks for the units.
BPOW 444. Rocky's about to be the only team in Denver without a chip. That's a weird way to celebrate this, but that is
You know what?
technically
Listen.
That's technically
I
true.
hope Montfort feels that one.
This is a new stat, courtesy of my wife watching the show. The Lakers were 60-1 all time when winning by 15 at the half. Until 60-1. The one tonight.
Casey Mack, this is just a dream. I've been wanting to see the Nuggets to go to the NBA Finals for a long time. Now that dream is finally realized.
All of our dreams, fellas. Who's coming out, by the way? I have all these people telling me they book flights.
Now
They're
that's
coming
all
out. We're
left
gonna
is
have
a
to open
dream
up
of
the
a
bar
ring.
so early.
Thank you,
We have
Casey.
to get events and activities.
ICC JR99. Jokic gets the last old MVP, the first new MVP, and the first West Playoffs MVP.
Let's
LFG.
go.
That is actually true. Just name it the Jokic Award. Teens on acid. I'm coming from Australia. I'll see you in Denver next week, baby. Let's go, man.
Yep.
Stoked to meet you. Let's get ready to cuddle D-line. Dig in, baby. It's our year.
Yep. He's staying with me. Let's
go.
go.
Kevin Keller
$100
flew in
super
from
chat.
Boston for Game 5. Not mad. That's not going to happen. It was a blast finally making it to the Mecca and meeting Adam outside and Deb
we did
outside the
meet you
bar.
outside.
Thanks to the homies for getting me through every game. Nuggets in 4. Let's
Nuggets in 4.
I hope you had fun at the bar
Nuggets
tonight,
in
man.
4.
go. Sam Cat, Austin Reeves, more like Austin leaves the playoffs. Let's go,
Yeah.
Nuggets.
Spicy. Let's go.
Connor Pasica, vibe so big YouTube couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that's right.
so
We blew out our Ethernet feed.
Steve Brown, congrats from North Carolina. Been watching Jokic since he was tossing to the Manimal. Found DNVR this year. So happy for the Nuggets fan base. Love you guys.
Let's go. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, $200
$200.
Steve
Brown.
Yo,
Steve,
thank
excuse
you.
me.
We
appreciate that,
Good
man.
stuff, Steve. Good catch, Kale. Haley Keel, $2. A little different. We love you though, Kaylee.
But we
I'm not
appreciate it a
crying.
lot.
We're all crying. We love you,
love you,
Kaylee.
Haley.
We
We love
appreciate
you.
it all.
Haley, first
Erwin,
team, first
You got to
team.
fly in, too. Everybody flying in.
Kill. Nuggets third quarters. Love y'all. Nuggets in 5. We love the third quarter. We've never even disliked it even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Jeremy J. Rock. The Nuggets have delivered the tears. Wow, what a feeling. So proud. Nug life is dead. Lakers friends are believing. Jokic Terriot has won them over. Shout out Michael Malone. Excuse me. It's the second time I've done that. B2, been saying for years that this team can get it done and was ridiculed for it. Joke's on them now. Let's finish this, boys. 4 more. He's got his Denver Nuggets jeans on.
Got his Denver. Look at that drip.
Let's check out.
$200 from Addicted Lawyer. $205.68. That is
Man,
specific.
that is so specific.
I'm not addicted to super chats. Just D-line.
Oh, man, you
LFG.
gotta kick that. I am telling you right now.
Hot take. Joker will have more rings than LeBron at the end. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
That's nuts.
That is a pretty hot take. That's
You
on the
stick
5
that in your
pepper
pipe,
scale.
you smoke it.
But he is in the finals. Let's go. Hannibro Lecter. That's pretty good. So proud of this team. All the Nuggets are good. We don't skip steps. LFG. Finals ballot, baby.
Bring them all
It's
out.
like a roll call of all of our
Chris D.
nonsense.
Lila, ex-Colorado resident, locked in from New Zealand.
Oh.
Casually disrupted the office by jumping up and down, shouting, "Don't care." LFG, 4 more wins.
I just watched all of Flight of the Conchords yesterday. Let's go.
Marco
relate here. Just trying to relate.
Vukojevic.
I watched Lord of the
Givali,
Rings
all the
last
Nuggets
week.
are good.
We're good.
All of the Nuggets are good.
Shit, thank you, Marco.
All of them.
All of them.
Brad Arnholt, Western Conference playoff starting lineups. Minnesota 2, Phoenix 3, LA 3, Nuggets 1. Just one lineup. Oh, I see. 12 wins, 3 losses, 1 starting lineup. Everyone else had to adjust. Do you know us now? We are Nuggets. 4 steps more LFG.
LFG.
Hey, by the way, should we get it now? Do you have it, Kale? Hey, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our updated stats. Oh, look at the broom!
Oh, it's time to switch
forgot the red
colors.
line.
It's time
Is
to
it a
switch
broom?
colors.
Is it a broom instead? I can't believe it. The first sweep ever, and it's the freaking Lakers.
Dude, the
team that's going to beat Denver. We're going to lose to Denver?
Anyone who want to
It's
raise
the way he
their
said
hand?
it.
And if there's a video of it too, where he's Denver? Right, guys? Right, guys?
Right? And then no one agrees with him.
What a bunch of
Ah, man.
clowns.
James
They
Davis
hadn't watched, though. I mean,
was at the crypt with my DNVR Vibes Are Immaculate shirt. And damn, if the vibes weren't indeed immaculate, love you all.
Love you,
like the
James.
Crypto.com arena, I called the
I was like,
crypt.
that's pretty dark. I get it now. Big EOS, we're going to win the ship. What? We're
let's
going
go.
to win the ship.
let's go, baby. 4 more.
Finals bound, baby. History. And we're
can I-
celebrating together. DPC, we're going sweeping.
A quick question: is it chip or ship? In your,
You can say whatever you want.
Either
What
one.
do you feel it is?
I don't care. Fernando Parra. I love this team, love the fan base and DNVR. Thanks for making me feel part of this community, even though not all of us are in or from Denver. Every Nugget is good.
That's what it's all about, man.
Let's go.
Marsh, first time message from a lifelong Nuggets fan from afar, booking my trip to come to the bar for the finals. Let's go. Mr. Nugget is so underrated, even though all the Nuggets are good. See y'all soon in the Mile High.
I'm excited to see how many people actually come to the bar for the finals.
We're gonna
Everybody's
have to
saying
stay
that they're
late.
coming. This is going to be monstrous. I can't wait.
Fiskian, turn me up. Been on this journey since the 2020 hiatus, and so satisfying to see us in the finals. Joker, best player in the world. 4 more to go.
That's right.
Very tasty. Very tasty.
Very tasty.
Very
indeed.
Keep rolling. Keep them
Pretty
going.
tasty. Eagle Rock John. ESPN headline tomorrow. LeBron turns water into wine. Just got canceled. All the Nuggets are good. Gordon Monster game. What a treat.
What a treat.
Much love from New Mexico. Hashtag sweep
Oh,
LFG.
let's go. My family from New Mexico. I'm sure you knew that.
I don't know anyone from New Mexico. Eric Quang. Jokic is a basketball god. Nuggets are the best team in the universe. Love you, DNVR, LFG.
Love you, Eric Huang.
Ashish Thomas, LFG. Our Nuggets did it. Shout out to all the Nuggets. Biggest shout out to you guys for giving us the best coverage of this incredible team.
Let's go.
Thanks, because it probably all ended for me tonight, but it was a good run.
a
Mario
good one.
Fernandez, let go of hell. My
Let
home
go
was
of
never.
hell, man.
My
I
home was.
watched that today, by the way, guys. I watched that part of it just to kind of make sure I absorbed it all.
My home was never this clean. Broom emoji. Ready to finish the stairway to heaven with the fellas. 4 steps left. LFG. All now
It's not so
good.
intimidating anymore.
Vibes
You know
are good.
it? Not
Gively.
so intimidating anymore. Just
No,
4
dude, I remember
left.
looking at that being like, how many goddamn steps are
It's
left?
gonna take forever.
$50 for Mike Wilson.
Ah,
This
the
is
homie.
for us, day one fans.
Let's
you know
go.
who you are. Pleased but not satisfied. Let's finish.
Let's
We want it all,
He
man.
is a
We
day
want
oneer,
more.
man.
ICCJR 99. The West is wide open. No, it wasn't. Put that in your pipe and
You
smoke.
put that in your pipe, you smoke it.
It is true, man. It was never wide open. The best team in the West has been staring us in the face since January. Frank Atkinson, longtime listener, first-time
January
super chatter
2020.
from Adelaide, Australia. Thanks for sharing this team with me parasocially. Love you all. Love this team. Look at the fucking drip. Nuggets and 4, baby.
You guys don't realize he's got it head to toe, shoes,
you
everything,
gotta,
man.
you gotta
He
stand
nailed
up,
it.
stand up and do a turn at some point. Tom.
We're going to post it. We're going to post it. They got to feel
Elias,
it, man.
ooh my God, we've been waiting for this for so long. And sweep the Lakers? All the Nuggets are good. LFG.
LFG. The bar started chanting, all the Nuggets are good.
Really? Yeah.
The sad days. The days are not sad, baby! Gonna have to change that username there, boys.
That is an incredible whatever just happened.
The sad days.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Dylan McLeod, $50. MPJ has grown so much over these last few years and has earned every bit of this team's trust. In the biggest offensive moment of the game, Malone trusted him to be on the court at the end. I love this team so much. This team is special.
It's so true. Great
So
call.
true. That's the thing, man. It's so cool when it's a team.
It is.
LVAP, let go of hell. All the Nuggets are good.
Let go of hell. Let go of hell. Reverse devil, baby.
55555-ish. I wasn't sure, and 55.55, by the way. I wasn't sure that in my lifetime I'd see a Nuggets team as special as this one. I can't wait to be in purgatory for the next 9 days,
Yup.
waiting until we play on June 1st.
Oh yeah, you guys realize we have an off season now. We're in the off season.
All the Nuggets
We're
are
in the
good.
off-season.
Let go of hell. Nug life is dead. Graphic do my job.
Actually, we're gonna have some
LFG.
big guests on, man. I already got some some lines out on some good guests. It's gonna be a good week, man.
Probably
I'm
not
personally insulted.
Probably not some of the people. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time getting Zach Harper now.
Yeah,
Thanks, buddy.
that's my bad. You can
But he's the only person to have a bad Nuggets tweet.
whatever. You brought it up. I went for it. I don't care anymore, man. This is it.
He's let go of hell, and
Yeah.
he's letting it into his heart.
I've let go of the credential. Ty Teachify, part 1. So happy right now, but I'm even more happy for Jokic silencing doubters, and for all of you DNVR guys who have supported the Nuggets longer than me. Adam, Harrison, Dev, Brendan, Eric. Congrats.
Thanks,
From
homie.
dead serious from day one, though. Literally there when Yoke arrived for training camp for
Yes, dude.
Summer League. Literal day oneers.
Yeah, man.
Oh, part 2. Thanks, Kale. Part 2, and I'm even happier for people like @Rob Sheldon and others who have waited so long to see the Nuggets in the NBA Finals. Congrats to Nuggets Nation. We deserve it. All the Nuggets are good. From Wilson.
Let's go.
That's a real one. I've never seen someone tag another
one,
person
yeah.
That's true, dude.
on a super chat.
Yeah, that's real.
Noah,
Yeah, just Rob, maybe fewer complaints in the comments. You know, that. Just one note. Just
since we're on
like
the
you
topic,
guys are all wrong.
right. Listen, no one's wrong tonight.
Say what you want.
Noah Romero, I'm just a kid from Sombor, Serbia. I'm not even supposed to be here. Is that what he said?
Yes, Jokic said that.
No way he did not say that.
I thought that Harrison asked him a question, and
He said, "I'm just a kid from
Well, we'll
Sombor."
find out.
That would seem like
That
a
seems
dig.
a little too-
Yeah, it seems a little. Wow.
Andy I was there for all the first round exit, the Iverson trade, the AC inbounds pass, that Melo trade, Nene and George Karl getting cancer, the Gallo injury, the MPJ and Jamal injuries, but we're almost there.
Oh my God, dude.
One day, Nug life will evolve from a symbolism of basketball fandom nihilism to a badge of pride for you all. 4 wins away, baby. Eric Martin, first time super chat. Love
Thank
you guys.
you.
Every Nugget is good. You
Let's
can't
go.
exploit Murray. We
Nope.
had the series winning defensive play. Got to hear D-Line say Jamal Murray is him. Just got ticks for game 2.
Jamal
LFG.
Murray is him.
Jamal Murray is him.
S. Williams 2, DNVR bar is undefeated. Love all you Nuggets fans. Love what you guys do and the culture you've built up here. Nuggets fans, have a damn great evening. You deserve it. 4 more wins until the ultimate
my
goal.
God,
and I'll
dude.
see you at Ball Arena for game 1.
In 12 days or something.
In 12 days. And that thing is going to cost a lot. Those tickets are going to be crazy.
Big Namek, a fan since we were 11-71 and shed some tears tonight. Couldn't see this till Jokic arrived. Jamal either. Malone too. It's been a long time coming, but it ain't over. Let's get that chip, boys. We deserve it.
Oh man, I can't believe how many people.
Bad news. We're not making a dent.
Let's go.
Start with just the big ones for now, man. We might have to
Oh,
decide.
where's the buddy
Andy
drink?
O, where
Where's
does
the
the
buddy
bunny-
drink?
Dan Hernandez, is Nikola Jokic Siberian or Serbian? Dramatic pause. Siberian, because he's got that dog in it. Let's go Nuggets. They do have dogs in
They have
Serbia,
dogs in
but
Serbia as well,
I see
it's
where you're
true.
going with
Siberian dog?
it. Ben Lamport. LOL. Strong agree, dude. Strong agree.
So true.
Jared Vitsenda was just reminded by DK that I won my preseason Nuggets Western Conference Finals winner
Yeah,
bet.
me too, baby.
Taking my teacher wife to a nice dinner for dealing with my ass these playoffs. But gonna give my love to my peeps at DNVR, and I can't wait to meet you all.
Let's
Cheers, Jared.
go. $20 less towards that dinner. Thank you.
Nicholas Chavez, historic night, 40 years of fandom, and this all feels so sweet, so proud of the Nuggets. 4 to go. All the Nuggets are good. All DNVR is good. All of Nuggets Nation is good. Let's fucking go. Go,
There's
go,
some,
go, go,
There's
go.
some gold on the timeline. I gotta.
Trophy. Anna Valdez, I
Our
love you
homie.
guys so much. Thank
Our
you for
homie.
everything. It's mutual.
Let's go, Anna.
My daughter.
Yeah.
$100
$100 from
My
Grapey.
bestie and your
We've
daughter.
come so far. I need Gary Harris courtside. I will cry real tears.
Hey,
Oh,
he's invited.
God,
Real
dude.
quick, Kale, I just sent you something. Are you able to pull it up? You guys, there's so many good things on the table. You're going to be up till 5 tonight,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
promise
I already
you.
knew that. I
You're
already
just going to
knew
be
that.
enjoying life a lot.
I'm gonna pin
hey, you guys didn't know you needed to see this. Michael Malone being carried by Jokic's brothers.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Look how tiny Malone looks in their arms. My God, he looked like a...
Dude, I physically bumped into him at the arena the other day.
Yeah,
I went
are you okay?
flying.
That's Nemanja, yes?
No, that was Strahini's the big
That was
one.
Strahini.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went flying. He might be the biggest man that's ever lived. Onwards.
He's
to
the biggest,
Super Chats.
biggest guy alive.
He's a freak. He's the fastest kid alive. Keegan, her many horses. Longtime listener from South Dakota. Nuggets sweep the Lakers is a dream. 4 more wins. LFG.
LFG.
Shout out Keegan. Matt Peck from
Ah,
CSG.
hell yeah, dude.
23
Matt
bucks.
Peck.
Oh, that's a
Let's
good
go.
number.
23
DNVR
not
fam. Y'all worked so hard building this community and helped us build ours in Chicago. Experiencing a moment like this with your fellow fans is the fruit of that labor. So much love and respect. See y'all for game 1.
That
Matt
man gets it. Matt Peck, our goddamn homie, man.
Dylan Cantor, my grandpa introduced me to the Nuggets Melo's rookie year. He's been a fan since they were the Rockets, and he gets to see this. So happy for him and all of us. All the Nuggets are good.
I got a fire thing I'm going to give you guys at the end. Stay tuned.
We're thinking of all of you, man, the Nuggets fans and the Nuggets fans that couldn't be here, that you didn't get to celebrate with. I know you're thinking of them. We're thinking of all of you. You all deserve this. Zayam Beg.
Zayam Beg. I went to school with this guy.
Thank
He's
you,
my homie.
Zayam Beg. When they went 11-71, I watched almost every game. The Broncos went 12-4 the same year. The decades of suffering make tonight extra gratifying. Floor seats $24 that year. Probably will be a bit more.
Probably going to be more. Zayam, I wouldn't count on that. Let's go.
User 615, fan from the Bay Area since Yoke made that behind the back to Chandler in the light blues. From losing to Minnesota for the 8 seed to this, why so serious?
Give me the full image.
If we don't get to yours, chat, we apologize. We're trying to get to all of them. There's a genuinely insane number. Travis Sween, $50 from bickering with delusional 76ers fans in New Jersey. In NJ the finals. Thank you guys for all you do. Wifey and I came to the bar in February and Dev told me to come back for the finals. Currently checking ticket prices. Rakia shots on me. All hail the top human.
Love
LFG.
it, man. Nothing but fire in that super chat.
$100 super chat.
$100 for Nick
Nick
Orton.
Orton.
Even up here in Longmont, I've been asking my daughter all year how the Nuggets were represented at her high school. This morning, she texted me that literally half of the school was in Nuggets gear. It is here. LFG, next generation, baby.
Hold on, I got to interject because I have another take here.
Oh,
you
boy.
guys remember the Lakers fans feeling indignant about the fact that the Nuggets were actually favored. Why are you guys acting like you're being disrespected? Because you're slight favorites? Remember that? What should the series price have been for a team that was this much
Dude,
better?
this is what I said.
Should have been 10-1.
Dude, I said that the Nuggets are not an underdog story. They are a referendum on the way that the league is
It's so
covered.
true.
And
ESPN cost a lot of people money.
they're not under. That's the thing is that like
They're like, this series is close.
people
LeBron's
were like,
slight
oh,
underdog. I'll
yeah,
take
some
it.
people came to me. They're like, oh, they were literally under. I'm like, no. There's betting underdogs and actual underdog. This is not a team of Rudies. This is like, you guys weren't paying attention to know this is easily and obviously the best team. Anyway, go ahead.
Nugget Life, $20. Game 82, Suns in 4, 8-25 against the Lakers in the playoffs. Revenge tour is complete. Time to play for ourselves. 4 more wins.
I love it, man. I love it.
Tim Johnson, $50, moved to Denver at the end of 2018. Rough finish. Being from a city without NBA and a Mizzou grad, I devoted my fandom to the Nuggets when they drafted MPJ. The last 5 years have been an incredible ride. Tonight was sweet vindication. All the Nuggets are good. 4 more LFG.
Dude, that's the word of the night is sweet. This is fucking sweet.
$20 from
treat.
Daniel Lynch to say
What a
Daniel
treat.
Lynch.
Thanks, Daniel Lynch.
Joseph Dater, longtime podcast only listener, first time super chatter. Thanks for building an amazing community. Just moved into the neighborhood and can't wait to check out the DNVR.
Hell
bar
yeah,
during
dude.
the
Come
finals.
through, come
Every
through.
Nugget is good. The Joe Arrow 27, $50. Let's freaking go. All the Nuggets are good. You all are amazing. I love you guys. Adam called the Lakers series versus the Grizzlies the better of 2 frauds winning. Nuggets proved you right. Y'all deserve every bit of my money. Love y'all.
Let's go. Give us
Been
the
locked in, I'm telling
hold
you.
on. Was that all of your money?
Freddie, $50. Let us not forget the moment we got rid of the Will Barton autographed dollar bill curse. It was solidified our trip to the. Joke's on you guys. It's still around somewhere.
No, but we tore the
It solidified our
corner.
trip to the finals. We
We
are
tore
truly
the
the
corner,
best.
dude.
What a ride! It's been with the DNVR gang. Wouldn't want it any other way. Go Nuggets.
Don't make him feel like he's not wrong.
Daniel Lynch says Daniel Lynch. All right.
20 more from Daniel Lynch. Daniel Lynch is trying. Daniel, we see you, buddy. We see you. Berkeley Bear 2010. Adam groans like a disappointed dad before 76% of Nuggets made baskets. 4 more to go.
Yep. I'm glad everybody gets to know what it's like to actually watch with Adam.
He's about process. He's about process.
This is watching with Adam. God damn it, Jamal! All right, 3. Okay.
Tell Dan Hogan. Nikola has accomplished so much with his mind. His teammates learned how to follow without question. Quite the platoon. Casey Mack, I need to say punching your ticket to the NBA Finals is special in itself. That being said, to do that against the Lakers, a franchise that have always seemed to be in our way, every playoff run we've had is
They
just
didn't seem to be. They
awesome.
were in the way. And we got to beat Melo's team, the
Goji
Lakers.
Kid 333 LFG history made. Sweep.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
Sheben Kellen, 4 more steps in the Nuggets revenge tour. The final piece of the Melo trade resulted in the 7th pick. That was Murray. Fitting we make it to the finals the day he retires. All the Nuggets are good. Jokic is NSFW, not since Wilt.
So beautiful, baby. You run out of steam?
Jonas, born and raised in Denver, but now in Texas, been a subscriber since the BSN days.
Oh,
and
my
really
God.
appreciate you guys for helping me as connected to this team as ever. 4 more to go.
I'm going to pause these for a second because I just want to give my take, because I know not everybody wants to hang around for all of these super chats, but my take was this, and I kind of teased it on the last Winner's Lounge, but I really want to go in. This is a unique fan experience.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of different types of fan experiences you can have, and I've always said the Nuggets one is so different. It's taught us life lessons along the way about
Yes.
disappointment and sticking through it and finding, like you find a bond through those types of things, but it's not the same as, say, maybe a Lakers experience where
No.
there's a level of entitlement that just comes with the expectation that you're always going to win it or be good enough to win it. And the thing about this is that this feeling we have in this moment and this journey is just something that they never get.
No.
They never get to experience this one, where our guy that
Yep.
got slighted for all these years that for some reason people were slow to expect, bested the chosen one, the guy who has been the face, the guy who chose to go there and do all those things. Again, Lonzo Ball was their guy. D'Angelo Russell, the first version, was their guy. Brandon Ingram was their guy. Julius Randle was their guy. They traded him. They gave up that part. They could have had this experience. It probably wouldn't have worked out because those guys weren't as good as our guys. But they could have tried to go for that one and seen how it was. They all wanted it. They all believed in it. They cashed that chip in, and I'm telling you, that's the thing about being a Nuggets fan is we always knew it was going to have to be the hard way, but you know what? It's so freaking sweet.
The difference about being a Nuggets fan and other sports fans is that, like, we had to endure ridicule
Right.
for the entirety of our time being a Nuggets fan. Poverty franchise, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, somebody that follows a front running squad like the Lakers would just be like, 16, blah, blah, all this garbage. Like, there's nothing sweeter than this. Nothing.
Yeah. Let's take a break real quick. Harrison Wynn's going to be joining us in a second. Let's finish our last ad break. We'll hear from him from the arena because I know there was some fire from this game. So we'll have Harrison Wynn when we come back.
Sometimes life gets a little bright, messes with your eyes. You know what I mean? That's where the sunglasses come in, and that's where Shady Rays comes in. Because when you buy from Shady Rays, you can buy comfortably knowing that if you don't like them, if you lose them, or if you break them, they got your back with a guarantee. Just get in touch with Shady Rays, and you'll have yourself a replacement or a new pair. You can join so many listeners. And our listeners can get shadyrays.com and use code DNVR for 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. Just try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. Shady Rays, it's good stuff. It's got a little, they've got your back. If you lose them, break them, don't like them, it's really a low risk buy. So get yourself to Shady Rays and get some sunglasses. Woo. There's a good chance tomorrow you're going to want to celebrate this win with your buddies. I recommend Illegal Pete's as a meetup spot because at Illegal Pete's, it's where you get buddies, burritos, and beer. If you don't like beer, you can get margaritas. If you don't like margaritas, they have other options. Here's the point. It's patio season. So whether it's those margs, the beer bucket, just 5 refreshing 16-ounce beers for $15. It doesn't get much better than that, so come soak up the sun with a loaded burrito and a crisp beer at the patio of any Illegal Pete's location.
All right, we'll grab a couple more here while we wait for Harrison. He should be here any second. He said he's setting up here right now.
There's Lisa Salters handing interviewing the team. Does she know who Jokic is?
That would be pretty
Christian
great.
Barber, Iceberg Vibes. Jokic is the role model of players. Thank you for being great Nuggets. Been waiting since 07. Show the steps. Thank you, DNVR. Thank you for the shirts, D-Line.
What up, Molly?
Molly Hunt. Good karma from all the therapy horse donations in the last 2 years. Let's go.
Yeah. We galloped our way into therapy horse nirvana.
Connor Rock, the last game you mentioned the DNVR's community that welcomes the LGBT community. I was born and raised in Utah, grew up a Jazz fan, moved to Denver to move in with my now husband.
Yeah.
I'm now a full-time Nuggets fan.
Hey,
Let's go.
we got him. We got him.
One of us, baby.
One of us.
Connor Rock. Dustin Zimmerman, see you guys game 1. I have a presentation at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and a bunch of Lakers fans in Cali are on it. Gonna let my son skip school and pay him $20 to just push a broom around in the background. Bye, Felicia. That's good fatherhood. That's good.
That is really good.
That's
You get
good.
your kid drunk. Who cares?
Moonchild 808. Shout out to the Moach for creating a culture of belief and selflessness. Family on 3. It's true, man. Who's more vindicated than Moach right now? That guy's on
You guys
fire.
know this is only the
Calvin
third time in NBA history two teammates have scored 40 or more in a series and lost. That's wild, huh?
It's crazy, man. Matt Monson wants to say his own name. Super chat.
Let's go.
40 double-doubles, I get 40 in a
Daniel
double-double.
Lynch. I was listening on the radio in 1976 when Dr. J took us down. In the house when Alex wrecked his ankle in 85. And now, after 47 years, we are back in the finals. Love to all the DNVR guys. Writers rule.
Not from my experience.
Shout out Daniel Lynch, who actually reads my writing. I appreciate that. Robert Patton from the 7 in Utah, the Joker headband game
Oh my
tonight.
God,
What an
dude.
incredible journey with this team and DNVR.
Four more to go, baby. 4 more to go.
By the way, Vote's a really good writer. You guys should always read him. And I like, what was the spicy link that what did you link to? Oh, you did link.
It was the ha ha ha. We covered it.
No, it was the other day in your grades, you linked to the make Murray go right or whatever.
Yeah.
You had the
Well, listen. I'm from New Jersey.
You're like, some of those threes were even driving to his right or whatever.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I'll settle down. 4 more, y'all. The team lives in my heart forever. Already, no matter the result. Excuse me. Looking forward to the segments you'll cook up to stretch over these shows to hold us over until June 1st. Snake drafts incoming. Just kidding. We have so much to talk about.
Like how great it is
Like how
this
dope
year.
life is. Like how no one can touch us. Robert George, first sweep, first trip to the finals. What a defensive stop at the end. Let's freaking go. Also, I turned $9 into $110 by betting on a sweep. Really appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah,
As always,
dude.
Betting on a sweep is one of the coolest things you can do as a fan.
It's
and
true.
winning that bet is even cooler.
It
So
is cool.
congratulations.
By the way,
It'd be
the
a lot
number,
cooler if you had a sweep.
the numbers in this game weren't great defensively, but I'm telling you, the Nuggets were so good defensively in the clutch. That was some
it
really
was the old
impressive
clutch
Nuggets.
time defense. rearing
Clutch
its
time
head.
defense, man.
Peter Plummer, I was at Game 3 Western Conference Finals in 2009. Kobe ripped my heart out. 14 years later, the Canadian Mamba and the Joker have made me feel alive again. This team is special. Henny, I wish ESPN would give you guys a time slot for proper coverage and analysis of the Nuggets because they suck bad.
Oh, you want to talk about bad ratings?
All the Nuggets are good. All the DNVR guys are good.
Oh, God. These guys again reading super chats.
Nicholas Toll. All right.
Let's go.
Daniel Lynch again.
So sorry.
Daniel, when I see you, I'm
Let's
buying
go.
you $40 worth of
Dude,
beer.
I love it. People are vibing.
Jared Vitsenda, congrats to the Lakers for the sweeping us morally. Can D-Line make a shirt for their fans and ESPN to celebrate it? Nug Life is dead. All the Nuggets are good. All DNVR is good. The world can take that out.
Oh, good. Cal, show us the shirt, man. Lakers fans.
Yeah. Oh, buy this one.
Lakers fans. Lakers fans.
Losers.
And the Lakers. Take that L
Sweet.
on the way out of your own building.
This is the thing about this win. Never can be taken from you. Never.
Nope.
I will bring this up every time I think I have a confrontation with the Lakers fan. Remember that time we sweeped your ass out of the playoffs and you had
remember you took that L
LeBron
on the way
James,
out?
Anthony Davis? I remember. All right, we have Harrison Wind live from the arena. All right. Harrison. Man. Give us your first thoughts initially and things you noticed watching the game.
I mean, it feels surreal. Like, I still can't even believe it happened. Even as, like, they were raising the Magic Johnson trophy, is it? The Magic Johnson MVP trophy, as Nikola Jokic was raising that at mid.
Koozie?
Wow.
Was it the Pistol Pete?
No, I think it was the Magic. I think so. It just all felt surreal, man. And then, like, I spent a lot of time just talking to people in the back hallways of this arena tonight, and like Josh Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, Calvin Booth, the entire front office, everybody who's ever been associated with the Nuggets was here tonight or like was mentioned tonight, and it seems surreal. And I think it was surreal for those guys too, just because they've never been here before. We've never been here before, so it was an incredible night.
Love it. All right, take us inside the locker room. I've seen some of these quotes, so I'm excited.
Yeah, a bunch of bangers. I'm going to start off with something that Jamal Murray said, because I think so much of this story with this team is just about the journey and how they built this team and the patience and the culture and how much of a team this is. I asked Jamal just what does he think about when he looks back on, the last 7 years for him. And he shouted out 3 guys. He shouted out Gary Harris, Monte Morris, and Paul Millsap. And he gave those 3 credit for establishing the culture in Denver and just credit for kind of starting this journey. And he said, like, to reach the point with this team, it's special. So
I love that.
Me
2
too.
Mr. Nuggets and Paul Millsap, who's basically just dad.
I know.
Father Nugget.
Father Nugget, yeah.
Mr.
What else?
The Royal Order of Misters and Father Nugget? This is unbelievable.
I know. I was thinking, like, if there was the Mr. Nugget established at that point in time, would Paul Millsap have been it? Probably.
I think so.
Now let's go to something Aaron Gordon had to say. Aaron Gordon was talking about Nikola Jokic and the bond that he's formed with him on and off the court. He said he's a maestro with the basketball. I've never heard that one before. He said he's a savant. And then he said off the court, he's a guy that has a lot of depth. There's a lot of depth to him. And he just kind of went on about the relationship that he's formed with Joker on the court and off the court. And I'd watch a TV show about those 2 guys.
Keep going.
Aaron Gordon also talked about last season and just kind of the journey to get here. He said losing to the Warriors in the first round last year, that was something that we needed to go through to expose some of our weaknesses. And then he said, so I could strengthen them and we could have a chance at redemption.
Quote.
Yeah. Nikola Jokic was asked tonight who he's most happy for at this moment. And he said Jamal Murray. He said Jamal Murray out of anybody, just for what he's been through, the ACL, coming back and playing at this really high level. He said Jamal Murray is the one he's happiest for right now.
Love that. He loves him, man. He really loves him.
Yeah. Jamal Murray had this great line talking about Nikola Jokic's playoffs. He said, quote, I think it's self-explanatory, brother. He threw the brother in there.
Brate?
Yeah. And then Michael Malone talking about Nikola Jokic tonight. He said, I think he's shown people nationally that what he's doing is real. The triple-doubles are real. The numbers are real. He goes, have you seen any stat padding out there? He was taking a victory lap for sure.
It's so funny because it's true. People are like, he pads them a little bit. He has 30, 14, and 13 in the highest leverage game of the season. Get out of here, man. That's just what he does.
Yeah.
By the way, 3 turnovers. Just 3 turnovers. All 45 minutes, 3 turnovers is insane.
I'm going to end it with this one. This is the last quote I got. Nikola was asked about his Facebook post from 2011 where he said, does anybody want to play basketball?
What's this question?
And what's that?
Who asked this question? This is a deep inside baseball question.
Ramona Shelburne, ESPN,
Wow.
asked this question sitting right
Wow.
next to me. And he responded that he actually said that because it's really hard to get pickup basketball games going in Serbia. It was like a genuine question.
Yeah.
He wanted to play basketball. It was hard to find not 9 other guys to play,
Yeah.
to find 5 other guys to play. Because he said when they play pickup in Serbia, they play 3-on-3. So there's a little background on it.
There you go, man. Come on, Serbia, get your act together.
That's why they move so well without the ball.
You got the best
So much
basketball player
space.
in the world. It's
So
time
much
to
space.
pick it up again. We got to get a gold. Come on.
But that's all I got from the podium. Like I said, a surreal scene being here tonight. Just taking everything in. It still feels surreal. But, I mean, this is incredible. It's incredible, guys.
Listen, you're around all the biggest writers right now because it's the Lakers, it's the conference finals. What has just been the buzz? I mean, we know because from some of the writing and some of the tweets that we've seen that these guys and gals are being converted. But is there any buzz after the game of like, man, this team's incredible?
You know, no, I don't think so.
They're still sleeping? What the hell?
I actually think there was a sense of like relief that those writers don't have to book a trip back to Denver for Wednesday. but also kind of a sense of disappointment that the Lakers run is over. I was sitting behind Mike Greenberg for these last 2 games, who hosts the pregame show. And for people who don't know, like, the ESPN studio is literally across the street from crypto.com. They film the pregame show, and they walk over and sit in the media section. You know, Mike Greenberg, Jalen Rose, everybody who's on that show. And I actually felt a sense of disappointment from them that the Lakers are done. I did.
Yeah, because they're dead wrong. Sucks to be wrong, man. A lot of people didn't believe it. Harrison, we're excited to have you back. Are you going to be back for the show tomorrow?
I think so. I'm going to be really tired, but I'll be back.
Can't wait. Tired Harrison to talk
dude.
Nuggets go into the finals, man.
Hold on real fast. Harrison, was that your seats for the game?
Right here at the scorers table? No. Unfortunately not. Maybe next year.
Twitter. The one that you put on Twitter today.
I think so. Like, the videos I put out? Yeah.
Incredible seats. I mean, just all the stars out there. And then Harrison. You were a star. You were a star. Courtside Harrison.
Nah, Dev, you're a bigger star than me, man.
Oh, this
You're
love fest.
bigger star than I could ever be.
Get home safe, Harrison. Can't wait to see what you write for us, buddy. Take care. Let's plow through the next 100 super chats. How many we got, Kale? 50. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. Keep it going.
Who said One Piece is mid? Last year, the Nuggets were in purgatory. This year, the Nuggets are going to the NBA Finals.
From purgatory to heaven.
Telling you, a lot of people said that, including our own homies at PHNX. Just one guy. Come on.
Beast King 18. Nicolas. Oh, God. Can you guys say this one for me? I can't.
Cheatsavili.
I can't
Skeeta
say
Svili.
it. Yeah, thank you.
Skeeta.
Crawled so Nikola Jokic could hover above all NBA players. Hashtag Emperor Jokic. Hashtag Dev's Drips Immaculate. Is the Nuggets patch on the back? Yes, it is.
This is literally true. Skeeta is like the opposite of Jokic. He was as bad as Jokic is good.
You know what the wild
He
thing?
might be the worst player in NBA history.
Speaking of this outfit that Dev has on right now is literally like a year and a half in the making. I ordered a Denver Nuggets patch a year and a half ago.
Keep going. Let's keep going, Kel.
Get it out at
Tom
the right
Stewart, vibes are immaculate here in New Zealand. Love your work, DNVR. I've been listening to Adam for years. There's 4 of us on the show.
No, he said what he said.
All the Nuggets are good. 4 more to go. LFG. Dylan Cantor, does Jokic get here if Paul Millsap doesn't tell him this is his
5
team?
of us on the show, by the way.
Man, I love that question. Shout out Paul Millsap. Shout out all the ones who helped them get from point A to point B. Joe Arrow 27. I remember getting bullied for liking the Nuggets and making Jamal Murray my fave in high school. Who's laughing now?
Probably still those
Yeah,
people.
Mario. Get out of here, Mario.
Get out of here, Mario. You
Yeah.
don't know ball.
You picking your nose once in science class.
Sterling McMichael, let's effing go. I've never been to a playoff game, but I bought tickets to the finals game 2 today because I knew we would win this game.
Let's go.
This is our year. Defense wins chips.
This final's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great.
my God.
The 2 toughest teams. It's going to be maybe not Denver's most skill challenge or whatever, but I think it's going to be their most mentally challenging series, which is really cool. It's a new challenge.
OG Jamal Murray guy, longtime lurker, just bought a flight home to hit the DNVR bar for game 2 of the finals. It would be my first time ever at the bar. LFG,
All
every
these
nugget is
people
great.
that are flying in from out of the, you better get here.
You gotta get here early.
Don't
Get here early.
Like
Yeah.
you might forget the tables. Just make sure you get in the building because I have a feeling we might have like a literally can't squeeze anyone else in here kind of situation.
Sardines.
I cannot wait.
Steve, super stickers, sweeping up receipts and dumping them on the desk of NBA Twitter.
Joke's on you. NBA Twitter doesn't have a desk. They live in a basement.
The thing about receipts is like you can enjoy the win with your friends and dunk on the haters.
Yeah,
you don't have
dude.
to choose. Sean Croissant, SoCal born and raised, but a Nugs fan since Melo AI days. Crazy the day we clinch Melo retires. Drinking
Yes.
Laker fan tears. Long live the
Gucci Master!
Thank you.
Check out the drip
Thank
of
you,
the
because
Gucci Master.
I didn't have that one in me. It's late. Kyle Hart. Can we give Aaron Gordon his flowers? That's my personal king of the game, by the way. I don't know if we did one, but AG. Poor dude had to guard Kat, KD, LeBron, and possibly Jimmy Butler. Flowers.
He doesn't get the fun job, but he gets the important one.
And he came through tonight.
I sympathize. Let's go.
James Partney, Sheba Dog, clapping his hands.
Let's go. That actually might
Hiker
have
just
been
got back from the crypto arena behind enemy lines. Felt the air pulled out of the arena, cried a little, still overwhelmed. I love all the Nuggets, and I love them because of you guys.
No, I bet you love him because of Jokic.
But we love you back either way. Holy smokes, 8. Just bought a plane ticket for Game 5 in Denver, calling it that night. I never would have thought we would be here.
Let's go. I love this. So, dude, the airline industry having quite a boon tonight.
Yeah. You're welcome, United. Get at us.
Frontier.
TY really wanted to move home before we made the finals. Didn't happen. Best Nuggets team ever. Jokic is the GOAT. Can't wait to hear the media eat crow
They
on
won't.
us and him real soon. This is Destiny LFG.
Nope, next we're going to hear about Jimmy Butler.
Big Honey, it's so sweet that the Nugs swept these Lakers after Tristan Thompson and the whole panel of ESPN
clown.
quote, experts, unquote, said that the Nuggets don't want any smoke with the Lakers.
Tristan
I'm feeling
Thompson,
petty.
clown of the night, clown of the year, clown of the series.
It's so dope that he went from that to literally being on the team that got swept by the Nuggets.
great, oh my God.
It's so good, man. Holy smokes, 8 again. I'm a Nugget fan living in Ohio. I had to deal with everyone jumping on the Laker bandwagon for LeBron. This victory is so sweep.
So sweep.
So sweep. Toke Rasmussen, ice under the fridge,
ice under the
fellas. It's
fridge.
ice under the fridge.
Man, that is a pandemic deep cut.
Rich Crumb, thank you guys for being there and for getting the hug. Never shed tears in a bar before. Waited 50 years.
Let's
Here
go.
we go.
You've never been sad like I am.
It's on the screen.
I'll read it.
Thanks, Street Kingpins, for that. All right, whatever. Robert Gower, Denver native living in Boston, sipping Rakia and loving it all. Hang on a second. Denver native living in Boston, sipping Rakia. Make sure the Celtics fans hear you, my brother. And he's loving it all. All the Nuggets are good. DNVR's been great for the whole season. Let's keep it going. Cass Epstein, all the Nuggets are good. God. No
All the
typo.
Nuggets are God,
no
dude.
typo. LFG, thanks for everything you do for us. DNVR. Never miss a show.
I love that, man. I truly love that.
Snowwolf, I went to 30 games this year and only saw 1 loss. Nice humble brag. Already got a ticket for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Nuggets are so fire right now. Much love.
No, so they're the firest, dude.
Ray Condino, will Bones get a ring if Denver gets the chip?
Bro, did you see Bones today on the timeline said he asked for a trade? Man, what are you doing, brother? We loved you, man.
It's
We
tough.
loved you, man.
Yeah, I still love him. I still got love.
No, I don't. I'm done.
Bo Coit, is Nikola Jokic the worst Western Conference Finals MVP ever? Coming up next on First Things First. Snaxel Paxel. Jokic is a lumbering beast. Lakers stumble. Nuggets feast. Murray is a mindless killer. Stalking the crypt. LA blood spiller. MPJ gobbles up boards. Lakers surrender. Fall on their swords.
Oh,
Four more.
Dude, you made that poetry. It was probably a rap.
Yeah.
Those were bars,
I'm
bro.
not good at rapping.
I know bars.
JB, first time super chatter. Just want to say LFG. Going to be so nice to watch people eat their words about this team. More love from New Mexico. 4 more. All the Nuggets are good.
4 more.
Ooh, all right. How we going? Let's
Matthew
go.
Crane sending all the vibes and love from Chicago. LFG. All the Nuggets are finals bound.
Let's go,
Finals
baby.
bound, baby.
That's a fact. Ted. D-line. What a great early and belated beat day.
It's true.
B-day.
Sandwich in between was me not leaving my bedroom.
AD looking like a kid who got to dress himself for picture day in his post-game presser. Dev and Brandon could teach him a thing or two about style. My name is Brendan, but that's all good, Ted.
But we are stylish.
Well, yeah, you were right about the outfits.
You shitting me?
Ben Weinstock, any songs about Jokic?
He will
He's
score.
on fire.
He will still score more and more.
Joker's on fire.
That Patfish one is pretty hard, too.
Yeah. Cassie Pamplin. Won't be talking about which animals you guys can fight this offseason. Hey, don't rule it out.
No, dude, we'll be fighting Timberwolves.
That's happening the next 9 days.
Yeah, we're gonna fight Timberwolves and.
That's so true.
I'm one of those adults crying. It's never been so fun.
Super chat.
Thank you. Nielsen, super chat.
Let's go.
Asher Levy.
Hey!
Happy to have seen this team get built from the ground up. Drinks on me for y'all game 1. Asher,
go.
good to hear
Thanks,
from
Asher.
you, man. Hope you're doing
I
well,
hope you weren't
buddy.
meeting with that $5. It's gonna,
JB, first time super chatter. Going to be so nice to watch people eat their words about this team. Denver Nuggets jeans. Are you shitting me? LFG. I love how so many people just said the same thing. Eat their words. Like everyone was on the same, a mind meld.
eat your words.
Garrett Holtz was born 38 years ago today. Happy birthday. And the Nuggets
Happy
lost to the
birthday.
Lakers in Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals on that day. But a Nuggets fan for life in a Nuggets sweep over the Lakers on my birthday. What a treat. Garrett, you are. Happy birthday, man. You deserve
Happy
it.
birthday, baby.
Clay kills first. All right. Oglala Sioux Tribe rides with the Nuggets.
Let's go.
I apologize if I butchered that. I really don't know how to say it, but I much respect. Rides with the Nuggets. Shout out Keegan, her many horses. Skoden Studies.
Let's go. I bet you got 85% of that.
Yeah,
wrong.
there's no, I didn't feel confident about any of it. Just Tiss. If our boys pull this off, I want fraudulent Denver Nuggets on the trophy. All the Nuggets are good. Mr. Nuggets saved the day. Lakers in 26.
Hey, let's go.
Benny Olver, checking prices at work for flights from Melbourne, Australia.
Who's going to come the farthest?
I'm thinking
Who's
it's
gonna be-
expensive.
Who's going to take the farthest flight?
It's literally
we should have
all
a
the
competition.
Australian
But Benny-
You know what we need to get the pin map.
Benny
at
is
the
thinking
bar.
a cheeky little finals trip with the fellas. LFG, thanks, lad.
That will be pretty good.
Yeah, I want to see where people are coming in
people are
from.
coming
Demir Coolis, flying to Denver from Australia next week for game 1. Hope to meet you
That
guys
might be
and
the
catch a
farthest.
game at the
That
bar.
might be the furthest.
The basketball
Everyone is
gods
coming
owe
in from
Denver an
Australia,
NBA
dude.
title.
There are so many people in from Australia for this.
Julian Stout, shout out Daniel Lynch. Daniel's the guy who super chatted 5 times. James Allen, waited 30 years, used to listen to games on school nights with a radio under my pillow.
Yup.
Went to games for $2
While you
at
wept.
McNichols. There for Sons in 4. Always had faith. It's here, and honestly, it doesn't feel
Nope,
real.
doesn't feel real at
or
all.
more. Congrats, James. Congrats.
It's not fully real, that's why. But this
You
we got
earned it.
this.
Mindy Jarvis, this game is going to be talked about for years to come. Love my Nugs. Love you guys.
I can't wait to read
Really
it.
was a great game. It really
Ivy
was a
Washington.
great,
Watch
tense
this
game,
thing,
man.
Mikey Neats. I'm 25 and my parents are 57. This will be the first Nuggets finals we will both experience. Thank you guys for making following this team so fun. Also, shout out Darrell Arthur for seeing the vision. I love that shout out.
Yeah, dude.
That Darrell Arthur, he's a real
DA, dude. That's Mr. Nugget right
Yeah.
there.
There's some real, in hindsight, Mr. Nugget. JT, who else flying home to experience the greatness of the DNVR bar for the first time in June? I know I am. Thanks for the incredible content and coverage over the years, fellas. What a ride it's been. Let the good times roll.
I can't believe this is the year we went to Serbia.
Walter Worthy.
You know what I mean?
I need a broom.
Not a coincidence.
I know. I mean,
Walter
Does
Worthy.
God
I need a
really
broom
love
and a
us?
trash can themed t-shirt. I've waited 40 years for this, and I know there are many that have waited even longer. First sweep, first finals against the Lakers, and with the DNVR fam, it doesn't get any
It
better.
can. Wait for four more, my man.
Laking ball. Congrats all Nuggets fans. The city deserves this, so I won't ruin the mood with my sad-ass Celtics. That was quit we saw last night, so my guy B-Vote was right all along.
you son of a. You son
Just
of a.
didn't want to believe it. Go Nuggets, win it, baby. We appreciate you.
Hey,
Laking
we love
Ball.
you, man.
Thank you, man.
Twitter.
He's honestly the best sport that there is. I can't
We got
imagine.
3 left, baby. 3 left.
Callum Chambers, genuinely looking at flights from Melbourne, Australia to Denver next week. I'm either in the DNVR bar or at the Ball Arena. Let's effing go. Yeah, Eric, what are you talking about?
Oh, I thought he was like.
Do some math, bro.
Well, he's.
It's
Oh,
like at
I see.
least
We're getting there. Yeah,
six.
we
He's
are
not-
getting there. We are
Willie
getting there.
Estrada,
Pay
let's go
attention,
Nuggets.
idiot.
Celebrating from, oh man, can you guys, it's from Mexico, but can you say that for me? Whoever knows how to.
Michoacan.
Let's go. All the Nuggets are good. I just don't know how to, and I don't want to butcher it. It's not nothing more, nothing less. Axel Free, when everyone at ESPN looks sad, you know it's a good day for the
Hell
Nuggets.
yeah.
Defund Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Go Nuggets. They're hilarious.
Is Michael Malone DNVR's Mark Jackson?
They
He's
said Mark Jackson was
is
like
he?
overdoing it on the show just to try to make up for it. Today.
such a loser, man.
JB
He's such a
Valdez,
loser.
can't wait to be at the bar game 1, LFG.
We did it! Oh, there were not more. Oh.
Gee, Eric, what are you looking at?
'Cause
Tyler
he's-
McDaniel, the Lakers
Oh.
got us morally
You don't
swept.
What he's
They
doing.
did sweep. They did sweep us on moral victories, man.
I gotta say, man, they were four pretty good losses.
Honestly, for this
Joe
game to come
Dianola.
down to the wire,
Dollar
you know,
99, thank you.
despite not getting much.
Jody Anola, thank you. What else do we got? Tom Selleck 1000. Do you think that's the real? Anyway, Jokic's selflessness is the core of this team.
Hell yeah, it is.
I mean, the Lakers only got 2 points out of Tristan Thompson. That's not going to happen again.
Joaquin, 4 more. 5 a.m. here in the UK. Go Nugs.
Let's
Love y'all.
go.
Harry Rutherford. All the Nuggets are good. We're Western Conference Finals champs, boys.
Oh my God.
Jordan Scott. Moat should wear only purple in the finals. Snaxel Paxel closing us out. Looking at tickets from Mars for the bar
Let's
for
go.
Game 3 of the finals.
SpaceX
tickets are expensive but worth it. All the
Oh, we
Nuggets
did
are
it.
good.
Anything is possible! Oh,
Are we done?
can get through the super chats. Yo.
No, hurry up.
All right, hit that outro music.
Yo, over 2,000 rocking with us this whole time.
I'm telling you guys, man, we got some time off. I'm telling you, we're gonna have some great guests on this week. You're not. I mean, if you're new to this, or if you check in sometimes, I'm telling you, why wouldn't you hop on for every show, including these off day, non-game day shows? We're gonna have some big name guests. We're gonna have some great conversations. There's gonna be some great written content. And listen. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. Now we get to be the center of the basketball universe. And we get to do it for 10 days while we wait for the finals to begin. People are going to be coming into town. We're going to have people in studio. It's going to be a great time, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. In the meantime, you want to check out the great written content we have up on the DNVR.com. You want to visit DNVRlocker.com. You've got enough time now to order some of the best merch in all of the state. I'm telling you, the best Denver Nuggets shirts were made by this genius right here, and you can get them on DNVR Locker. Oh, sorry, I mispointed. At the DNVR Locker, you're going to want to do that. They'll ship in, so they'll be ready for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's going to be great. And then, just to give it a personal plug, you got all this time off. What are you going to watch? Check out our documentary from Serbia. Check out our vlogs. We have 100 invisible threads. It's up on YouTube. It's only 58 minutes long. You want to know more about Nikola Jokic? Of course you do. He's the perfect human. You want to find out more? Dude. Follow us along as we went to Serbia and learned all about it. I promise you're not going to regret it. Guys, the Denver Nuggets.
What a treat!
Kings of the West. Kings of the West.
Let's go!
Hit the like button on the way out.
Let's go!